Mm-hmm.
So I guess just to really give a background, if you haven't seen the Impulsive episode with Sommer, the reason I was disturbed is because the clip that I had watched, I didn't watch the whole episode, but the clip that I had watched, it was basically, the reason I clicked it was because it was about like Machine Gun Kelly, and I didn't even know Sommer and Machine Gun Kelly dated.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't know they dated.
It.
And I only really have recently known who he was because obviously he's with Megan Fox.
Right.
So anyway, so I clicked it. I wanted to know. I was curious. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that they dated, but yada, yada, yada. So I'm watching this clip, and basically it's Sommer Ray saying how she was dating Machine Gun Kelly, right?
Yeah.
And she basically, during the time that they were dating, she had made him wait 3 months to have sex, which like...
It was like, I think at this point when she was saying this occurred was like around the 3-month mark.
Yeah. So she made Machine Gun Kelly wait 3 months to have sex, which to each their own, you know, make it
Machine Gun Kelly.
Right. I'm not saying MGK. I'm just not.
His name's Carson.
I'm not saying that either. Okay. I like saying full names. Machine. Kelly. I don't know even if I can call him. Definitely not that.
MGK.
I don't like that, Claude. Okay. So she basically was saying how she made him wait, yada, yada, yada. And then he started, he was filming like taping a movie, whatever, with Megan Fox. And I think she was kind of saying like during this time period, he was like spending a lot of time with her because of the movie. And turning off his phone at night. Like things started getting weird. Like she started noticing that he was acting weird, and she had asked to go to one of the things. And he said, oh, well, because of COVID, you can't, whatever. So basically, long story short, this clip is basically Sommer Ray saying how Machine Gun Kelly left her
cheated on her.
He cheated on her for Megan Fox. And the way that the guys, I think Logan was like, oh, well, let me play devil's advocate. Like, you made him wait 3 months. Like, that's OD, basically. And then he said that he would want a girl to make him wait a month, whatever it may be. And then they were basically just saying, like, yeah, like, I mean, it's Megan Fox, and you made him wait 3 months. And then she was like, yeah, I mean, I can't blame him. Like, it is Megan Fox. And when I was watching it, I was just like, it was sad to watch because I just felt like, as a woman,
right,
like, never fucking, like, put yourself down like that in a way that just makes you feel like just because somebody's bigger than you or is a celebrity or whatever you may think, like, what's the word that I said? Like, don't not underestimate yourself, but like
she was pretty much like down, like
not
degrading herself,
but to a degree. And I was like watching, and I was like, why are none of
sell
these
yourself short?
Yeah,
you said don't sell yourself short.
Yeah, like why are none of these guys looking at her and saying like, no, you're beautiful. Like that's fucked up on his part. He shouldn't have done that. But they're kind of just like all sitting there like,
yeah, it's Megan Fox.
Yeah, and then she was like, oh well, it's Megan Fox, so I don't blame him. And they kind of like they didn't disagree with her and say, no, don't think that way. I think the guy that was sitting next to her kind of was like, nah, that's fucked up. He should have cheated, whatever.
Yeah, regardless of who you are, cheating is never fucking okay at all whatsoever. And can you imagine, like, if I put myself in her shoes, that situation in general would make me feel like I'm saying like when it was happening with her and Machine Gun Kelly and like she knew this was going on or whatever the fuck happened. I would feel so small and just like horrible, and no one knows like what actually went on, like what they talked about together, but I feel like you kind of tell like it hurt her, and the fact that she was saying like, oh, it's Megan Fox, like I don't blame you. I would do the same if I was a guy and it was Megan Fox. Like she's a successful, beautiful girl with like so much going for her. Like there's no, I don't know, she was like talking herself down.
I think long story short, if you haven't seen the clip and you can't really understand, go watch it or watch their whole thing, whatever you want. But when I saw it, it just it almost pissed me off because it made me think to myself, and I called Claudia and I was like, this is why there's so much fucking insecurity in the world and so many issues, because it's girls thinking this way and then other people around them not correcting that way of thinking.
Yeah.
And kind of just like blowing it off of like, oh yeah, it's whatever. Like number one, like obviously no cheating is not okay, but that wasn't even what made me upset. What made me upset is that she was just selling herself so short. And I was like, I told Claudia, I was like, we have a platform, and I think that like this is a perfect example of something that you and I can come on here and just be like,
right.
ladies, doesn't matter who the fuck you are or who the fuck another girl is or who the fuck the guy is, never sell yourself short.
Yeah,